Hello guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to this week's vlog. We are all waiting outside because George, I think I even hear him pulling up right now. He's been away on safari for a whole entire week, so we've missed him a lot, and he's been making his way back home since yesterday because he didn't make the whole drive all at once. It's a really long distance from Masai Mara to Meru, so he's kind of split up the drive a little bit. So started driving yesterday and then now today. He's just now getting here. He should be here any second. And it was a really good safari. Our guests had a great time. It was their first time ever going to Masai Mara, so that's always just a special experience. And they were able to see a lot of animals, and they got a lot of awesome lion action based off of pictures and videos that I was getting on my end from them. Yeah, they had a lot of awesome lion interactions and sightings. And of course, it's always exciting for George to be off on safari with you guys and showing you Kenya and the wildlife and the game parks. We love that so much, but then the kids and I always miss him back at home as well. So it's like a bittersweet thing to have him go, and we're excited for him to be home. While we're waiting for him to arrive, let me show you guys our coffee cherries. So I'm gonna say that they might need like 1 more week at the most. They're really dry, which is what we want. They're pretty dried out and they're really hard. You can't really squish them anymore, which is what is supposed to be happening. So everything's looking good, and then now we just need to figure out what the next step of the process is going to be. Obviously we need to hull and take off the outer layer and get to the bean, but how we're going to go about that, I'm not quite sure. So we're just taking it a step at a time. Made it. You made it with a dirty cruiser.
Look at how small you fall through right here.
I am not on yet.
Oh, Lucas can reach.
What?
Hold on, I said you have a good reach.
In any way. Right here, come hold this now. It's heavier than you though. And put it right here. Put it right here.
Lift it. Be strong.
Be strong.
I'll lift it.
Who wants banana? It's delicious. I promise.
This?
Yeah, just pick it up.
Wait! Don't. I don't need help.
Okay, lift it then. They're being nice about it. I'm lifting it. Why is it coming up?
So give us a brief synopsis of how the safari was. Where did you go and how was it? And what was the highlight?
Well, we went to Masai Mara and there was a great safari. We saw definitely lions. We had fun, went to the village, did some great what do you call it?
Good.
Game drives, and it was delicious from the beginning. For the first 10 minutes, the first 1 hour, we had seen cheetah, lion, elephant. Don't step on my banana.
You're holding a lot of things. Banana. What is that? Solar light? What is that for?
Possibly. I'm trying to figure out if we should put this in the coffee farm.
Where is the other solar light?
Probably.
In the box.
Probably. Does it go up on a pole?
Yeah. Yeah, like This was a genius idea. You put a nail here, and you do it that way. Yeah, I saw it in Masai Mara. It was done like that. I was like, whoa, that's a genius idea.
So you've got one?
Not one, two.
Oh.
These two. These 200 watts. That's the other one.
Let me go give this to one of the ducks. One of our ducky friends. Or chickens, I guess.
Don't be a chicken. Don't pull my bug down.
Lift it, Liam. What does Daddy have in there? That's the question, because it wasn't that heavy when he left.
Probably has a watermelon in
A
there.
watermelon?
A watermelon? They're not all that heavy.
Cutie. Go show Daddy. The big rabbit. Here's an update on Bella. She's looking so big now. She's gotten really big. She's been eating good. Huh, Bells? Huh, Bells? We're not gonna go out. She wants to go outside the gate.
Mommy? It's gonna get flighted.
Hey! This one.
It doesn't like you.
You guys go put the bunny back. Look at all these guys. Nosy, nosy, nosy. So nosy. Guys, George has not even been inside the house yet. He just came straight to the goats. He has to hang out with his goats his goats and sheep before he even enters the house to hang out with humans. It's therapy for him. He can decompress right here.
It's a big girl. Bella.
She wants to go out.
I know. We're not getting you off.
She wants to go out where all the juicy grass is.
You're already full. Leave that for another day. Like seriously, look at all this. Goats and shit. Seriously, this is so therapeutic.
It is the next day and we are back at the coffee farm for round 2 of harvesting. Not sure if we're going to get more than last time or a similar amount. But we have our buckets. We brought an extra bucket just in case there's a big harvest. But same plan as last time, right? Walk up and down.
Yep.
Walk up and down the rows.
Right there.
And remember only the
Lucas, right here.
deep red.
Start right there. Lucas, come back here. Start right here.
The kids are professional coffee harvesters already. They know exactly the right cherries to look for and to pull off. Only the deep red ones, right? We brought an extra bucket this time. Last time we came with 2 buckets, which was more than enough. But I feel like there's more ripe ones this time, but I guess we'll find
There
out.
were no beans on it.
Oh yeah, this one. Look at all these. These are really, these are all good. Deep red. I'll help you out on this one, Kalium.
Okay.
Look at all these. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're gonna get more this time around.
And it's flowering even more.
Look, like these ones are all,
I remember this tree had fully green.
yeah, it had fully green.
Yeah. I remember.
So I showed you guys the coffee drying table we have at home. I showed you yesterday, I believe. So that's such a small amount that we whoa, look at this tree. This one, look at that. There's a ton.
Come back here.
There's a ton.
That's my lawn.
Sorry, I got distracted. The drying table, it's such a small amount. It's only about 900 grams worth of coffee. So we were reading that you can actually even manually hull and remove the outer layer. You can do it by hand. You can get like a rolling pin, kind of crack the outer layer, and then just basically remove it by hand. So we might end up doing that with the small amount we have at home, because it's such a small amount that that's not a big deal. So we might go ahead and do it that way, but we do know that we need to go ahead and get a little manual machine, or an electric machine, but they do have small scale hulling machines. So we are gonna need to get one soon.
I thought there was gonna be.
There's definitely gonna be, this is a bigger harvest already. Look at all these. This is awesome. Some of these are still a little yellowish, so we can leave those ones on.
Yeah, I leave the ones that are a little too young.
Yeah. Good job, sis. These ones are still fully green. Okay, I'm coming, bud. Are there some red ones over there, Lucas?
There's still some.
Yeah, because look how many are still fully green. Imagine when those are all red. Like this one's fully green. That one.
Are these good? Or should I leave them?
Those are good.
That means there's gonna be a bucket full of them.
That one has a bunch right there. This one. Oh, you're each staying in your own row, right? Let's see. Oh, yeah, that
Liam, did you finish that one? Are you sure?
I want to see if there's some. There wasn't as many ripe ones over on this side last time, so I'm gonna go just kind of walk the whole grounds, see what's going on. This one has some. Ooh, yeah, there's a ton. There wasn't like any on this side last time. There wasn't very many, but look, that one has a lot. This one has a lot. That one has a lot. Ooh. These ones are not quite. Yeah, these ones are still too yellowish. These ones are still green. Fully green, a few little red ones in there actually. They all ripen at different speeds, different rates. See, the ones on this corner of the farm, they didn't have any ripe ones last time, hardly at all. But now they do. So I think we'll definitely at least triple or more the amount we got last time. So I don't know why. There's a few trees that I'm noticing. There's one right over here. It's like a pretty big tree, but it doesn't really have any flowering or cherries on it. So I don't know. I want to point it out to George, and maybe that one needs like some special attention. I don't know. But most of them, I've only noticed one tree so far that seems like it doesn't have any, like hardly any cherries on it at all. But the rest of them seem to be really, really producing. So exciting.
I'm just pruning as I go.
It's pretty exciting, I'd say. Pretty exciting. I think we decided we're gonna get a machine.
Yeah.
A pulping machine, because it's only gonna go up from here and get more from here.
Yeah. The natural method worked for
The 900
almost,
grams.
almost 1 kg. You know? But where we're heading, we need a pulper.
How many rows?
About 3 or 4.
That's only 3 or 4 rows. That's like as much as we got last time, or more. Good job, sis. Job well done. Yeah, the kids did such a good job. Whoa. One more to go. OMG.
Whoa, it's heavy.
Big bucket too. That's gotta be.
Hold it so it doesn't hopefully down on the ground first.
Let's see. I want to see how.
That doesn't fall down.
That's gotta be
Who's Papa?
close.
Who's green?
5 kgs or more.
All right.
I'm guessing 5 kgs. We're gonna weigh and see what we brought in.
Let's see. Let's do it with.
They all fit in there. Oh, 3.5. So now we're just washing or rinsing off the coffee cherries a little bit. And then we're gonna lay them somewhere where they're not all piled on top of each other. And then tomorrow morning, I believe, we are gonna go get a pulping machine. So they should be good for about 24 hours. They'll be fine. So we have a game plan. We were gonna go get the machine today, like this afternoon. We were gonna run to town and go grab it because we know who we're buying it from, where we're buying. George has been researching for a while and talking to people that sell. But it is demonstrations happening today all throughout Kenya. As you guys probably know, it's June 25th today. So it was a planned demonstration day. So a lot of businesses are closed and there's, demonstration blocking the roads and everything. So the plan is to go tomorrow and grab the machine, which I'm really excited. I'm glad we're just gonna go ahead with it because why wouldn't we? Because obviously the coffee cherries are gonna just be more and more, and we might as well just have a proper machine to pulp them. And yeah, so you'll come with us tomorrow. I'll bring you guys along with us to town to go buy the machine. But yeah, I'm so excited to keep moving forward in the coffee process. Now that we've had our second little harvest, and It's like forcing us to learn as we go and forcing us to make moves as we go, because you know the coffee's not just going to sit there and wait for us. We just have to like stay on our toes, figure it out. So yeah, I'm excited to go ahead and take the plunge into buying a pulping machine tomorrow. So yeah, it's been a good day. George is doing his favorite activity, which is putting more solar lights in our compound. It is his passion. We have these ones, this one, that new one. He brought two from his... Every time he leaves on safari, actually, he comes home with more solar lights when he's out on the road. There's that one. Keeps the whole place lit up. And then there's like 3 more down on the other side. And I could actually grab a hoodie or a jacket or something right now because it's freezing out here. I don't say that very often, but it's cold, it's cold. Thursday morning and we're up early, George and I, headed into town to Makutano to pick up the coffee pulper machine. And as you can see, the July cold mist is settling in. It's quite cold this morning. And then also the roads are a bit hectic and messy and crazy because of the demonstrations yesterday. You can see there was like some rocks and boulders in the middle of the road. So you use petrol. You can use petrol, or it can also be manual. I'm pretty sure. We're gonna go do some shopping real quick while we leave him assembling it. He's just finishing up, so we'll go do shopping and then come back and pick it up. No, I liked that sign. She's all loaded up. George is just paying. And yeah, we'll head home, and I'm excited. I'm excited to try it out for the first time, see how it works. I'm excited to be able to now pulp the coffee, like from the same day that we harvest will be the same day that we use the machine, and we take the pulp off, which will help us just be so much more efficient. Bring one tray. Carefully. Wait. Just put them in. They're just falling right out. Oh, well, what are we supposed to catch the beans with? We're troubleshooting it. Need to figure out. It's too loose, right? Or too big of a space.
Too big.
Yeah. We need what? Is there a way to tighten it? Thank you. We have to make some adjustments because it did shell some of them, but they're all just coming out on both sides and it's not taking the pulp off. So I think we have to tighten it or something. Round 2, attempt 2. Attempt number 2. Careful for the hose. Don't trip. Good job. So my question is, are they supposed to come out both sides?
No. Beans should come out on one side.
Yeah. At least that one was a little better because they stayed in. They didn't just flow out. And then more of them got shelled.
So the gap should be too small.
Yeah, more of them got shelled this time, but they're still... The beans are supposed to come out one side and the shells are supposed to come out the opposite side.
Yeah.
Then you can just catch the beans in like a basket or something, but...
Closed.
Third time's the charm. George is gonna go and figure out what the alignment problem is, reading through the manual, but for now we're just gonna hand sort, which is not the point of the machine, but that's okay. Still trying to figure it out.
The point of the machine is to catch.
But also to sort, so that a bucket can catch.
Just pick those beans.
a lot of beans though.
Where's the tray?
They're good looking beans.
Okay. Once you separate, let's put them.
Attempt number 4. Okay, so we realized that the machine alignment is a little bit off. That's the problem. That's why the beans and the pulp are coming out together on both sides. It's supposed to be separating them. So obviously it's a lot more efficient when the beans get spit out one side and the shells get spit out the other side. That's the whole point, so right? George is getting the tool that he needs so that he can adjust it. And then we have one more little batch that we can try and see if it works. So, but look at all these beans. This is our first batch that we are going to try drying with the semi-washed or the honey method. I think it's called like the honey drying method, or you could call it semi-washed. So I'm going to just rinse these off a little bit, and then I'm going to put them on the drying table.
And then we'll turn them into coffee.
They have to be dried, and then we'll take them to get milled. Because see that the slimy layer will, when it dries, it'll have to be taken off, and then we can roast it after that.
But Mommy.
This is what's called semi-washed, or the honey method. Okay, so can I put them on here?
Yeah.
There it is.
It's sparkling.
Yeah. So as you can see, not everything goes perfectly every time. We do have struggles and things that don't go right. So, but we will get it. Super happy to have that machine, and I'll keep you guys updated probably even in the next vlog once we get it working properly. But yeah, super excited. Thank you guys for coming along with us in this week's vlog. Hope you enjoyed it. And last little note that I wanted to share with you guys is we are getting so close to being fully funded for the storehouse project over at Itatene Primary School. We still have a little bit of ways to go though with fundraising so that we can just get it finished. We're just really anxious to get it complete and start stocking it up with the food items for the students. Thank you so much for everyone who's donated so far. We do have some funds where we're able to get the roofing going, so I think we'll be starting on that. I'm not sure tomorrow even. George knows. But we are going to start on the roofing, but we do need to complete the fundraising so we can just completely finish it, bang it out, get it done. I'll put the pay bill and M-Pesa details here if you want to contribute. And also I have a donor box link in the description of this video so that you can also donate through donor box. Thank you. Love you guys so much. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.